Well, hey guys, how about all my YouTube viewers and stuff? If you're watching this, then today I'm basically going to be doing something a little bit different. As basically you've all seen the news and heard and stuff on the aftermath of Brexit and this 49% who are saying all kinds of stuff that the referendum was rigged and other junk like fake polls and a whole host of other stuff. Basically, I just looked online and basically it says that for former Labour Prime Minister Tony Blair, the same one who done all kinds of rubbish and basically made it would go completely down the toilet before Gordon Brown stepped in. And basically he says that apparently Britain should have a second referendum on the EU. Honestly, he says that apparently, even though he says that he's calling for a second in referendum on the whole women EU independence thing for Britain, like Brexit and stuff, that apparently he isn't part of some elite that is fuming with rage because the vote didn't go their way. And honestly, the thing which the 49% need to get into their stupid heads is primarily the fact that the UK voted to leave the EU. They didn't vote to stay, and it was mainly because on immigration all that lot. Because, heck, on immigration itself, a few years ago, teachers were complaining because their schools were filled to bursting. Elderly people were complaining that the streets are getting turned into rubbish tips. And on top of that, loads of young people such as me, who were looking for work, were basically getting thrown onto the scrap heap because there wasn't any jobs. All the jobs that were out there were getting taken by people from overseas. Yes. And it turned out that a few years ago also, it got revealed that for some companies, they weren't even bothering to look local. Right, going straight overseas. It'll be cheaper for me. That was the reason why Britain voted to leave. And if there was a referendum on Britain's membership of the EU, every single time one lot of people who didn't have the vote go their way with the referendum ping pong. Vote to leave, vote to stay, vote to leave, vote to stay. And it would be like that for ages and ages and ages. Yes, and it would be completely out of control and stuff. And God only knows what the damage would be to the UK's economy and other stuff, because nobody would have a clue on earth what would be going on. So, for the 49% of people who voted to stay in the EU and didn't have the vote go the way they wanted it to, then three simple things. Grow up, put up, and shut up. Grow up because you're acting like a bunch of babies by whining and complaining that the vote didn't go your way and coming up with some stupid moron style excuses to try and justify a second referendum. You need to shut up because every single person around you who voted to leave the EU is more than likely getting fed up of you complaining your heads off. Well, and you need to get over it because it was ages ago. Honestly. I think the UK should be lucky that there wasn't anything like what happened in Glasgow after the Plymouth Scottish referendum ended up getting rigged so Scotland would stay put in the UK. And yes, it was rigged, so don't deny it at all. Anyways, basically you wouldn't wind up seeing things like lovely stuff if worst case scenario did happen. You'd be more than likely seeing London riots all over again, people smashing bricks through windows and other junk and setting loads of stuff on fire. Only, I bet if it was for a Brexit and it did go to the point where there were riots on the street because people were peeved off the vote didn't go their way, it would more than likely last for a bit more than 5 days, like the London riots did after Mark Duggan got assassinated, like executed. No, not assassinated, I mean like, well, basically everyone knows he was deliberately gunned down by the police in Tottenham, and it was basically like a execution style killing. But anyways, the thing is, those riots in 2011, they lasted days. Worst case for a Brexit result, for all the people who didn't have the vote go their way, is it could last for a heck of a lot longer. Maybe a week or two. But I doubt it would go to the point where Britain would descend into, like, civil war, or like what's going on in Syria. Anyways, the one thing that basically I'm thinking of something to describe him, but I don't want to say it because I don't want this video to get blocked on YouTube. And that is that for Tony Blair, he needs to apologize for his incorrect assumptions and saying that if Britain left the EU, the country would go down the toilet economically in the long run and the short run. So basically, that's I think pretty much the first rant I've ever done on my YouTube channel. So basically, want to see me, I don't know, rant on something else? Then basically don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and basically you'll get to see more of that stuff. So this is Tonus Brewer, and this is my first rant, or this was my first rant video ever. Bye bye!